What's up, y'all? This your girl Jay Renee with Prison Ride Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This evening, we got a brother on the phone that goes by DNA the Delinquent. He's a rapper, all right? We're going to catch up with him, see what he got going on, hear a freestyle or two, and then we're going to end it with one of his tracks so y'all can know what he's working with. So we're going to jump right in there. All right, bro, what's up with you?
I just came home from doing 6 years, in Akron, Ohio. So before I left, the world was a little bit different, even though it was still hard like it is now, but it was way different, and I was recording an album and I never got to put it out. I did that time, Corona came, a lot of people died, and here I am letting the people know the old me before I let them know the new me.
Okay. Well, definitely welcome home. I know you're glad to be home, and I know that people are looking forward to hearing your music. So, tell the people a little bit about yourself past that, and where you from.
First of all, thank you for saying welcome me home. Thank you, I appreciate it, and welcome home to anybody else that's just coming home. And I can't wait till everybody else come home when it's time.
Bring more.
So me, I was born in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? In the 86, I was born in 86, crack epidemic, how the Bay Area is already still to this day is still there,
Mm-hmm.
But so my grandmother ended up taking me to Akron, Ohio with my father's side of the family. They was in East Oakland in ministry and, building houses and doing their thing. And I ended up being raised in Akron, and in between Akron, it was Columbus, Ohio, Akron, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, in and out of prison. I was going to jail when I was 9 years old and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was hard. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I overcame them, and we're here today. And I'm trying to make it happen.
Okay. So I know that you into music now. You got this album. Was music something that you got into before you were incarcerated, or once you got incarcerated, you started to focus more?
Well, I was already doing the studio thing. Let's get this out here. When I was 16 years old, I went to prison. I came home when I was 23 for an aggravated robbery in a mall. At the time, I was rapping, recording, and doing music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I got locked up. The people that I was recording with at the time, Eldro from Blaze It Up Mafia, NIE, Bolo, rest in peace, Hustle, Press Don, List. You know what I'm saying? That was the group that came from what I had started. And they did some numbers. They was in Don Divas, Murder Dogs. They had good promotion. You know what I'm saying? And even to this day, I think El Dro did a song with Jada Kiss and Benny Siegel the first time they got together after they beef. He did some mixtapes with Don Cannon and all that. So yeah, I was doing a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? And that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, Sinatra from the Heights, Shay Dollar, IGE. You know what I'm saying? Look all them up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was doing. So I did that time, and I bumped into a good friend. His name was Monte Pitts. And he was like, bruh, you should have never been robbing nobody, man. There's all these ways to get money and all this stuff. So he found out I could rap, and he stayed up on top of me. And at the time, he had a publication, Put Up or Shut Up publication, and he was doing books and doing all the stuff in the prison. You know what I'm saying? And when I came home, he just kept me on it. So he put me with Al Pacino. You know what I'm saying? I was on the City of G's too. Al Pacino, City of G's too. That was on Pandora in 2010. I came home hitting kind of hard. I was 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? I did shows with him. I was messing with Young Bossy. I was on Fish Scale at the time. Freeze. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the guys. You know what I'm saying? Mob guys. You know what I'm saying? And I just trying to stick to it. But when you go to prison, and you lose the timing, and everybody dying, and everybody going to jail, and these stories is unfolding because real life always is real life. It never stops. It can never be fake. You know what I'm saying? So it put my life on pause, and I was blessed because when I went to prison this time, I went and followed my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I didn't follow nobody because I followed so many people that went down the wrong lane that I looked up to, that I'm like, I got to do this for myself. So I left religion alone. I left gang alone. I left everything alone, and I went to education. I got my GED. I went to start going to college. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to develop and build a new person. But this album right here is hindering me because I know that I could have died, and a lot of people died that heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta release this, even though I don't feel the same way about the situation. I wouldn't do what I was doing then now.
I got you. So what's the name of this album?
The name of the album is The Living, Dying, Crackling.
Okay. What made you pick that?
Crackling is a mind state, and it's the city of Akron. And, I'm from Columbus, California. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's crackling. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rep it like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a mind state of a lifestyle that a lot of people live.
Okay. I like what you did there. So, so what kind of music can we anticipate to hear? Like, is it mostly like, you got the beats? Is it verbal rap ability? Like, what's going on with it?
Oh, this is verbal. This is beats. I got beats from Joe Millionaire. He did a lot of beats for the Jacket. Rest in peace. The Jacket is Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he made the beat to the song that I gave you to play tonight. Okay. And Jacket is on the hook. Rest in peace to Jack. You know what I'm saying? But like, I got a lot of people. I got Goldeneye 9-5. You know what I'm saying? I got Nightmare Jones. You know what I'm saying? I got some good producers. I got Mass, Eastside Mass. You know what I'm saying? Hyphy. I got great producers on this album from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, this was old. This was the people that I knew. I was explaining to my sister earlier, like, I don't buy verses, and I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do some business, it's because we was around each other, and that's just what it was. And you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's more personal for me.
I can feel that. To hear you talk about your music and stuff is one thing. What I definitely want to get a first person listen to that, and I'm sure the listeners are as well. So we want to give you the floor so you can drop some of that verbal rap ability on us.
Okay, before I say this, I want to
go ahead.
Tell this podcast how blessed I am to be on this podcast because, like I told you, I've been in prison. So I was in prison when I was 16. I read the Dutch book. I read all them, some of the books that made me sane in them insane situations.
I can feel you. I feel what you're saying.
So, I just wanted to say that before I got this out.
Okay, for sure, bro.
So, do you know what Ring Around the Roses mean?
Ring Around the Roses. You know what? Me and Dust was just talking about this a couple months ago, and he told me what it means, but I don't remember.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. It means death. You ready?
Go ahead.
Ring around the roses, pocket full of poses, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. The shadows don't speak, but they'll take your breath. Life's so close to death, it's like right to left. One chance out the Jets, and that's the price of death. And they'll easily knock you down just to have it in town. The dice get thrown till there's blood on the ground. The ops coming with bugs trying to lock us in floods. When the sky's the color of love, I be pouring up mud. Tenderloin's finest, OJ with the glove. But I was raised in Crackman as dope smoked the Batman. Boy came like black man, all black and bad. You could give it a 6. Niggas stay off the court if you built for the bench. My lawyer's fucking defense and never beat it, I snitch. These niggas be getting hit, pointing fingers and shit. So the last nigga I hit lost a finger and shit. screaming free gap in the rest of the clip. Got 100 niggas in bit on they rap with the shit, saying niggas ain't with the shit that they said it was with. The hammers don't jam, but the beat might skip. Don't nobody make a move till I say that's it. It's Red Bird Records, blood on that brick. I'm just giving you niggas visions. I live in the coalition. I do this for the homies that's dead that came up missing. I'm the old school that found your head when he was fishing. The young dude that bust that lead after detention. And the bro that killed bro when he found out he was snitching. Stand up, get off your ass and pay attention. It starts slow but moves so fast that you can miss it. My eye twitch, I might break glass, but I ain't missing. To find his ass slumped in the car, me in the kitchen. The hammers don't jam, but the beat might skip. You ain't never pulled a trigger, you just point that shit. Your life could be a picture, get the point, that's it. It's Red Bird Records, blood on that brick. Clips ring around the roses, pocket full of poses. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. My mother broke both of her legs. Ain't that a bitch? Out a 2-story window, running from the dicks. We all fall down. Just try not to be the first one. It's one that got life the day that he shot his first gun. The ones that can't breathe took a picture for trial. I started on the block with the bass and the growl. My mind racing like state blues walking the child. I used to play honest, but I duck with the ace now. When there's money on your head, they'll be laying your face down. I was at that round table. We was passing your face round. Wounded by the world. Is you ready to leave? Was bloody in the wound, wasn't ready to breathe. Now we in your living room like you never gonna leave, cause the hammers don't jam, but the beat might skip. You ain't never pulled a trigger, you just point that shit. Your life could be a picture, get the point, that's it. It's Red Bird Records, blood on that. Clips ring around the roses, pocket full of poses. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. I know that.
You snapped out, huh? Okay, I ain't mad at it. All right, you did that. Tell everybody where they can find you, brother, so they can keep up with you.
Hold on. First, I want to say shout out to Shakim Bio. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. Free Shakim Bio, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can find me on Facebook, Deontay Jackson. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, you can find me as DNA the Delinquent, all in one. Just write it that way. It'll all be cool. DNATHE DELINQUENT. I just started that that Instagram a couple days after we lost the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Shout out to San Francisco. We still looking good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with nobody in Kansas City about it either. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't paying y'all.
Right. Okay. Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You got some gems or some more shout outs that you want to leave the people with?
Man, I want to shout out to Hey Dale. Follow Hey Dale on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Epic Conversation. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to. Hold on, let me see. Because hold on.
You got your list?
Yeah, I had some.
Ain't nothing wrong with the list.
I wanted to give a shout out to my dude, The Brain. You know what I'm saying? He got that Gossip Entertainment Presents Crackheads Can't Quit the Fix episode 1 and 2 by Shad Carter and man Uncle Fred. Ain't Shit by Ashad Carter. You know what I'm saying? That's all on there. And, you know, I want to shout out to everybody in Akron, everybody in the Bay Area that's doing their thing on the music side. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone I'm following on Instagram. If I miss anybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody out. But I want to shout out to Epic Conversations for sure. You know what I'm saying? And you can find that on Instagram.
All right, bro. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for dropping in on us.
Let me spell that for y'all. EPEC.CONVERSATIONS. You know what I'm saying? And then anytime y'all looking for me, y'all, I told y'all my Instagram. And shout out to everybody in Akron, everybody in the joint, free them all. You know what I'm saying? And RIP to all the dead homies. And don't forget, it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? So I read all them Dutch books. Free the homie. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for interviewing me. You one of the biggest parts of Black history right now.